Hey, church family, Pastor Henry here. How's everybody doing? Hey, wanted to bring you another Devo from the book of Psalms. Psalm 139 is probably my favorite psalm of all. So this will probably be a two-parter because there's 18 verses that I want to discuss with you. Let's read a couple. Psalm 139, verse 1, it says, "O Lord, you have searched me and known me." This word search is to examine carefully. "Oh Lord, you have examined me carefully." You know what's interesting, family? The next verse doesn't say, "and God ran away from me." Because we know if God were to examine us here, and God were to examine us here, I wonder what he would find. I wonder what he would read about here and here. It goes on to say, you know my sitting down and my rising up. You understand my thought afar off. That the God that we serve and the God that loves us, family, he knows when we sit down and when we rise up. Out of all of the things in the world that God has created, the sun, the moon, the galaxies, why is God mindful of when you and I get up and when we sit down? Why is God mindful to search us? It says, you understand my thought afar off. Why does God even care about what you and I think? Just maybe we are his creation. Just maybe God loves all of us. Listen to verse 3. You comprehend my path and my lying down, and you are acquainted with all of my ways. That God knows us. He knows us. That you and I will never surprise God because he knows us so well. Maybe old school, you've heard this terminology before. My mom used to say, "Boy, I know you better than you know yourself." In my mind, I'm going, "Psh, come on." What she was saying is that I gave birth to you and I know you. Well, God has done some greater things than our parents. Verse 4, it says, "For there is not a word on my tongue, but behold, O Lord, you know it altogether. You have hedged me behind and before, and you've laid your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It's high. I cannot attain it. You're in front of me and you're behind me. You've laid your hand upon me." These verses, family, speak of intimacy, that God knows us, that God loves us. Listen to verse 7. "Where can I flee from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend into heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me." Even there. It sounds a lot like you and I cannot escape from God. That should not be a terrorful thing. That should be a praiseworthy thing, that there's no place that you and I can go where the love of God won't find us, where God won't be there. How beautiful is that? It says in verse 12, "Indeed, the darkness shall not hide from you, but the night shines as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to you." As we end up our study here this morning or today, we'll have part 2 again really soon. But there is never darkness, total darkness. There's always light, family. So no matter where you are right now in your life, know this: God has examined you. God has searched you. He's laid his hand upon you. There's no place you can go from his spirit. He is right there. He knows every word that we speak before we speak it. So know that you are loved, family. Can't wait to see all of you guys. God bless you.